you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a presentation for my topic, which is really, people look at it and say justification for developing a Bachelor of Manufacturing Technology program. What does that mean? There's a lot of it. First, I'm going to get into the problem, and the problem is a lot of you are familiar with regional campuses. Regional campuses are or branch campuses are small campuses usually located in rural areas that are part of the main campuses that are located in certain areas, in big cities and certain areas. Regional campuses, usually they allow them to offer programs, good programs, but they always want to stay away from the technical programs. And reality is, if you look in the regional campuses where they're located, there's a huge need for areas such as manufacturing, IT, agriculture, and really for the particular rural area that is, of course, has less population than big areas or where the main campuses are. They are in a dire need of workforce developments and people with degrees to come in and they're skilled workers to take on a lot of the jobs vacancies that are available there. So, and if you look at all the branch campuses, they do offer a lot of courses, not in particular a degree. And for example, they'd have certificates in some form of manufacturing, welding, or IT, or robotics, but they fail to offer a full degree program, which always we always have industry folks coming in, always complaining, saying we want people to come in and take on those jobs. And people will ask the question, well, why don't people from from the main university come in and accept those jobs? The problem is a lot of kids, when they graduate, they don't want to live in a small rural areas. Okay, they want to live in the big cities, and employers in small towns have difficulties recruiting, and if they recruit, they have difficulties keeping those students. But studies showed that if a student attends a university or a campus in an area, most likely 60% of them tend up to stay in that area. That's why there's always a need, and main campuses need to understand and realize that folks in those areas they need skilled workers. That is why it is must to develop programs. So if you look at the Lake campus where I am, which is Salina, Ohio, which is 80 miles away from the main campus, population here is about 20,000, but there's a lot of industry. We have 26 regional high schools population. We can do partnerships with career compacts. There's a lot of them. We can do partnerships with community colleges. Okay, so if we do this, we're really going to capture a need that is almost 18 to 25 years of underemployment population, underemployment in the technical area, where you have a lot of people there that are not skilled enough to take on those particular jobs and duties. If you look at the area itself, I mean, it is justifiable. We have multiple industries. We have almost 20, 25 manufacturing companies that are fully operational. They are very successful, but at the same time, they continue to struggle with recruiting people. So if you look at skill demands, okay, so we have a business entrepreneur center, which basically what we do is we offer short courses, and sometimes we have full classes, and we have training courses that we help the employers by offering, robotics, manufacturing, educational training, and all the stuff. So basically, those are good, and those do allow the people that are getting trained to be able to handle some of the tasks over there, but there is still the need of people who hold a bachelor degree program. And there's a lot of offers from PLCs, CNCs, automation, robotics, technical integration, specialist skills, you name it. So what do we need to do? We need to put all those classes that we offer and think of offering a bachelor degree. And if you look at the bachelor degree, that the curriculum that we're going to offer, we're not looking at inventing the wheel or creating a lot of new classes. If you look at our curriculum in the university right now, a lot of universities right now to compete, they are requiring only 120 credit hours for every to graduate as students. So if you look at the core courses that are offered at the university, which is offered at the regional campuses, you have 40 of those. Management and communication courses, 40 hours, 15 hours are available. Applied math and computer, 7 hours are available. Experimental learning, that's 4 hours. The only thing that needs to be developed and put in is another 54 hours of technical manufacturing courses. Most of those classes can be taken from creating them into 3 credit hour classes to offer those 54 credit hours, and from there you can develop a degree in manufacturing, in a bachelor degree in manufacturing technology programs. If that gets developed, of course, this will enable a lot of the employers to send their workers to get that degree, and a lot of high school students to come in and join the branch campus and get that degree. At the same time, a lot of the technical career centers for the high schoolers, they can come in, they're already wrapped up their first year, spend another 2.5 years and get that bachelor degree program. This is a direction, I use the justification, and successfully right now, we were able to get a state grant of $3 million that will enable us to put in a workforce development center at the branch, and hopefully start the process. Once that is built, or once we start the building process, we'll start developing the program and enrolling students to get them into it. So in conclusion, if we offer such a program, it is reasonably priced and will provide educational opportunity locally. And the most important thing, a lot of those people who will be attending will be ending up staying in that same region to serve that region. And of course, by doing this, our state and our region will keep the training dollars in the region, which will provide a good impact, a good positive impact on the economy, and retain manufacturing bases. That's my presentation. Questions?